Hey, good morning, everyone. Dennis Kaye here with Belize Islands Real Estate. Today is Monday, August 30th, and this is a little travel update for those of you looking to go to Belize. Now, of course, this depends on where you're currently living, whether you're living in the United States, Canada, Europe, other countries. So your restrictions might be different and your requirements might be different. But as far as Belize is concerned, who they are allowing in, what the process is, what the requirements are. What I recommend all my clients do is become really familiar with the Belize Tourism Board website. So here it is on my screen. It's belizetourismboard.org. And if you go there, you're going to find an entire section on COVID-19, how to enter the country, their current restrictions and policies in place. So here we go. So visiting Belize, most of you will be flying in to the international airport, the Philip Goldson International Airport. So if we kind of zoom in right now, first planning your visit, before they had you download this Belize Health app, where you can see they're no longer requiring that. But when you land in Belize, it says right here, international tourist, which applies to most of my clients who are coming down as tourists, even though you might be doing some business on the island with some real estate. It says you need to stay at a gold standard hotel and present confirmation of this at your immigration. So some sort of receipt, booking confirmation, something like that. Now notice this does not include those who are currently on the QRP program. When I say currently, you can't be in the process of getting your QRP. You actually have to be already entered into the system. It also does not apply to Belizeans, permanent residents. So for example, if you're coming back home to your home or condo in Belize, this doesn't apply to you as far as staying at a gold standard hotel. Foreign homeowners, long stay non-nationals. So if you got a long-term rent or a long-term lease of an apartment in San Pedro, staying at a gold standard does not apply to you. But the next box does apply, applies to everyone. So as of August 9th, 2021, all travelers, both vaccinated and unvaccinated, entering Belize through the airport will be required to present a negative COVID-19 test taken within 96 hours of travel. All right, or antigen rapid test taken within 48 hours is required. So that's true no matter if you're vaccinated or not. And then they say, okay, just enjoy your stay. So where can you find more facts? Well, they have a really good FAQ page. So if you just go here, scroll down a little bit, frequently asked questions. Who can visit Belize? What are the requirements? So check this often because this sometimes does change. For example, the next question, are there any current restrictions to enter in Belize? So they have currently banned travel on anybody living in Republic of India or the People's Republic of Bangladesh. Okay, that's the current, but that's subject to change. Those could be lifted, additional countries could be added. What are the specific measures taken in Belize to protect visitors from contracting the virus? So here are things that you need to know as visitors. Mandatory use of face masks in public spaces. All right. Also, you see more information here about the Tourism Gold Standard Program. Some important information here. If I test positive at the airport, will I be able to get a flight back? Well, the question is no. You'll be placed in mandatory quarantine for a minimum of 14 days at your own expense. So they highly recommend you getting travel insurance or just be prepared to foot the cost of that. All sorts of questions. How do I get from my airport to my hotel? Can I stay at a non-gold standard accommodation? The answer is no. At this time, no. They want you to stay at a gold standard hotel. Am I required to wear a mask? Yes, by law, all citizens and visitors must wear a mask when in public spaces. Now, of course, from this statement comes just a ton of other questions. Well, what if I am on a golf cart? What if I'm on a motorcycle? What if I'm on the beach? What if I'm exercising outside? What if, what if, what if? You know what? Just when you get there, figure all that out when you get there because these also change. You know, before it was like yes on a golf cart, and then it was no. Maybe it's yes again. I don't know the answers because these answers change rapidly. So you know what? Here's what it states on the website when you land in San Pedro. ask your tour guide, ask your hotel. They're going to give you the answer as far as what's currently in place. Dun, dun, dun. Are there restrictions on movement for tourists? They can move about freely, okay, but there are some things that they're trying to put in place. The curfew right now, so according to this website, the curfew is in effect from 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. All right. So you're not allowed to be any public space during this time. Again, there's lots of questions. Well, what if I'm in a restaurant? What if I'm at the hotel? When you get there, ask these questions to trusted officials. They're going to give you the current updates. Now, as far as Steph and I getting back, because a lot of my clients are saying, "Hey, we're going to be down there next month, or we're coming down. Can we buy you a beer? Can you buy me a beer?" Which of course, I have a lot of beers at Secret Beach to buy clients who have bought the past year and a half, which I am waiting on. But here's the deal with Steph and I, and this just came out, a day or so ago. There are very difficult restrictions in place because Steph and I are currently in France. We can move about a little freely in Europe, so you might see us post pictures of doing us a little bit of vacation, a little bit of travel in Europe. We're in the French Riviera for about 4 weeks. We're going to be going to Spain here for 2 weeks, but that's very, very close to home. We can do those types of things safely and without too many issues. But as far as getting back to Belize, right now, all of our connecting flights would go through, for example, Atlanta or Miami. And right now, there is a ban on Europeans coming into the United States. All right. And now the EU is going to also ban Americans from coming into Europe. So this is just breaking news as of last Friday, and that's going to be enforced today, it looks like, along with several other countries here because of the high record number of COVID cases. So here's the deal right now. Steph and I absolutely cannot wait to get back to Belize. We are just envious of those who can get there safely and be there with their family and friends and do all that kind of cool stuff that we're looking forward to doing again. But for the time being, those plans to travel back to Belize just are on hold. Obviously, for this, makes it very difficult. Flights also, there's not as many flights coming to and from because of people not traveling. And so, what we're hoping right now is that in the next few months, we find ourselves being able to travel. So right now we're looking at flights for November. So I just found some great flights a few days ago. If November comes and we can travel safely, we'll get back. Looking forward to being with all of you in San Pedro. If not, December. If not, in January. I've been saying this now for a year and a half, and the date just keeps getting pushed back. But in the meantime, no worries. For those of you heading down to Belize and you want to see some properties, obviously even watching my channel, that's why you're watching this video. Israel Barrientos, a very good friend of mine, top agent on the island. He's doing a lot of our on-island tours, meeting up with my clients, picking them up at their Airbnbs, their hotels, showing them different property options. And then in connection, me and him work together with our clients to see what might work best for them. So if you're traveling in the next 4 to 8 weeks and you want to look at property, email me. We'll jump on a Zoom call. We'll see what you're looking for. We'll see if we have anything that meets your needs. And then at the same time, we'll bring Israel into the mix. We'll have him be aware of what you're looking for. You'll also be able to meet with Alberto Villanueva and his team at Belize Caye Investments. So if you want to schedule a meeting with them, they most likely will be your closing company, whatever you purchase. Whether it be an island, a home, a condo, piece of vacant land at Secret Beach or elsewhere. Alberto is, in my opinion, the top closing company in the country of Belize. I use him for all of my personal deals, and we'll go from there. Also, if you're looking at any sort of projects on Ambergris Caye that maybe you haven't heard me talk about, for example, if you're looking at something in Mahogany Bay Village, for example, or one of the new resorts being built, and you want to know more about those, go ahead and email me. We'll get you some more information on those, and you'll be able to tour those when you're on an island as well. All right, so for all of you making plans to go down to Belize, do so safely, do so responsibly. Hope you have a fantastic time, and we'll see you there just as soon as we can. All right, take care, guys. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.